Disney World just dropped a brand new way to get into the parks. The after 2 p.m. ticket. On paper, it looks like a budget-friendly dream for those that hate rope dropping. But is it actually a cheat code to save money? Or is it Disney just finding another way to reach into your wallet for a half-day experience? Today, we're breaking down the math, the strategy, and the hidden cost to see if this belongs in your trip planning or in the trash. So please, come and explore with us, y'all.
Ready to explore, explorer?
You bet.
Best day ever!
Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Melody, and my husband's name is Jason.
So first, let's look at the specs. This ticket allows you to enter any of the 4 parks at Disney World at 2 p.m. or after. No morning entry, no rope drop stress. It's just priced at X amount. It's usually about 20 to 30% less than the base ticket. But here's the kicker. The parks usually close around 9 to 10 p.m. You're paying for about 7 to 8 hours of park time. So let's see what that costs per hour. We're going to look at a full day compared to a half day after 2 p.m. So let's get a little nerdy and get into some math. We're going to look at Magic Kingdom in April as our baseline. So a full day ticket, a standard one-day ticket, is currently averaging about $184. If the park opens at 9 a.m. And closes at 10 p.m., that's 13 hours of magic. If I do the math correct in my head, that's about $14.15 per hour. So let's look at the after 2 p.m. ticket. These are usually sold in multiple day bundles, and you can only buy them in a 2-day bundle and a 3-day bundle, and they're only good from the end of this year, the end of May to the end of July. So if you enter at 2 p.m. and stay until 10 p.m., you're getting 8 hours. So that cost, if I think about it, is $14.75, which is actually higher per hour than a full day ticket. Does that make any sense? But wait, it gets even worse. If you use that ticket at Animal Kingdom, which oftentimes closes at 7 p.m., you're only getting about 5 hours of park time. That jumps your cost about $23.60 per hour. You are essentially paying a 60% premium just for sleeping in. But the math isn't just about the clock. It's also about the rides. If you have a standard ticket, you can start booking your Lightning Lane multi-pass selection 7 days in advance. But by the time you scan in at 2 p.m. with this new ticket, the big 3 in every park, Slinky Dog, Space Mountain, Remy's, are likely sold out for the day. So to actually ride the headliners, you have to buy the Lightning Lane single pass for rides like Tron or Guardians, and that's going to cost you even more money. So suddenly your budget afternoon is costing you more than a full day ticket would have been in the first place.
Also with this deal, there's no park hopping. This is not a park hopper ticket. If you buy the 2 p.m. ticket, you are stuck with the park that you go into. You can't go to another park that same day. So you have to keep those things in mind. You have to decide, this is the park we're going to this day, and that's what we're doing. For me personally, sometimes that would work for me and sometimes that wouldn't. Like Jason and I love to go to the parks, and sometimes we like to go to multiple parks per day, and then sometimes we don't. It just depends. But we like to have that flexibility. But if you're just trying to save money, you want to use the extra cash that you're saving for food in the morning and not go to the parks till the afternoon, this could work out great for you.
Now, this ticket isn't all bad, right? There's some good to it. There is some hidden value to it. So to be fair, there's one place that this value holds up really well, and that's EPCOT. Since EPCOT is more about food and drinks and the vibes than just the rides, an afternoon ticket works perfectly for like the Flower and Garden Festival. You arrive just in time for the outdoor kitchens to be in full swing and stay for the fireworks. So in that specific case, you aren't paying for the ride time. You're paying for a dinner and a show. And that's a much easier pill to swallow. So what's the pros and cons to this half-day hustle that Disney has now created for us? I'd say the pro is you really miss the hottest part of the day and the heaviest morning crowds. And I tell you what, sometimes the best time to get on rides is towards the evening time because most people are leaving the park, so it's a great time to get on rides. So in all actuality, this actually could be a good thing. You are paying for more per hour, but overall you're actually paying less per ticket. So the best time to actually ride rides is in the evening time, so that's definitely a pro. So the con is, probably the biggest con, is you're hitting the rides as the midday slump hits. Lightning lane availability for the big hitters like Slinky Dog and Tron are likely going to be gone at 2 p.m. So if you do buy this ticket, you are essentially committing to riding the B-list attractions, or you're just going to be waiting in 90-minute lines for these big-time attractions. So who is this ticket actually for? Who is it good for?
We've talked a lot about how this might not work for some people. However, if you are, or you have the friends or the family that you are traveling with, or it could be you are a late sleeper-inner. Which I'm talking like you don't wake up till 10, you don't start eating till 11, you're not ready to go out of the house until like 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This might be a really great deal for you because some people don't like to get up early in the morning. They like to get up and get moving mid-afternoon, which is totally fine. Or some people like to stay at the resorts and hang out at the resorts and save that money, buy the 2 p.m. ticket. And then the money that they saved from not buying the more expensive ticket, that might be their breakfast. That might be their meal in the morning or their lunch or something. So I see how it can work for some people. I do. Personally, this would not work for me. And it can even work for Animal Kingdom, to be honest with you. Mid-afternoon rides are low. Ride times are pretty low. People are leaving the park because they're going somewhere else. And mind you, this is not a park hopper ticket. So you're not park hopping.
So to me, there's 3 types of people who should actually consider this. Number 1, the convention goers. You're in meetings all morning and just want a Mickey ice cream bar and some fireworks to finish out your night, right? Number 2 would be the resort day optimizer. You spend the morning at the pool, have a late brunch, and you just want the park life in the evening. Number 3 would be the fireworks fanatic. If you only care about the nighttime spectaculars, this is your cheapest entry point.
And also, if you're one of those people who likes to stay at the parks until close. So say you're staying at a deluxe resort and they have after hours for that resort. So you're staying at the boardwalk and EPCOT's got 2 extra hours for you because you're staying at a deluxe resort. That might work really well for you. Sometimes it doesn't work well for us because we've been at the parks all day long. I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock. I just want to go back to the resort and go to bed. We're getting old. That's what happens. So if that's you, this can work out really great for you because you got an extra wind, you're going, it's like 10, 11 o'clock, you're in your stride, and that might work really great for you. So you just have to know who you are, who you're traveling with, and what works best for you, and how you want to save a little money here and there, because it can work, and it can be a good strategy to save a couple extra bucks. But you got to know who you are, what you're doing, and really plan this out well.
So what's the verdict on this? Well, ultimately, the verdict's up to you. Is this a good deal or is this a money grab by Disney? But I would say, honestly, it's mostly a money grab. For the average family on their once in every 5-year trip, this is a trap. You lose the most valuable hours of the day, the mornings, and you pay a premium for the remaining time. But however, if you're a seasoned explorer that goes to Disney a lot and you just want to soak up the atmosphere and catch a show without the 12-hour exhaustion, it's a decent option. Just don't expect to knock out 10 rides in one afternoon. What do you think? Is 2 o'clock too late to start a Disney day? Or is this just the perfect excuse to sleep in? Let me know in the comments if you've actually tried this and if it's worth it. Or would you just rather have a full day pass? Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you would. I'd really appreciate it. I really appreciate you also watching this video, and I really hope to see you on the next video. Have a great day, y'all.